Virgo, hello, hi. I am Ms. Mixes Messages, and I'm here mixing for you some messages subject to change or chains for entertainment purposes. Okay, so Virgo, this would be for your sun, moon, rising, Venus, Mars, Mercury, south node, north node. Okay, wherever you have Virgo in your chart, this is also applicable for the 6th house, which is where Virgo rules over. Okay, so I am working here today with Aurora. She is the goddess of the dawn and or new beginnings, and she helped people to find their true path in life. So Virgo placements, we're going to start for you here with a Sacred Destiny Oracle card. So Virgo placements, okay. So we've got here forgiveness. It seems that there's a situation that you need to forgive, okay. We're reaching for the moon, and the other card that is showing is release, okay. So this is being recorded in Libra season, okay. Libra is the 7th house. It's all about our relationships. So there's some relationships that need to be forgiven, forgotten, okay. So the word forgive, okay, maybe let's think about that, like the Lord's Prayer, you know, forgive us our trespasses, etc. So the word forgive, where have you been forgiven that now you're more forgetting? Okay, you haven't forgotten what has happened or what has occurred, but you were just forgiven before. And you, Virgo, are the servitude sign. You're a giver, right? And you rarely ask for anything in return. Okay, so you can often burn yourself out or get very tired within your relationships. Okay, because you're the nurturer. And your opposite being a martyr in Pisces, right? So where before have you been forgiven? Right? You've been forgiven and given and given, and now you gotta forget about it, okay? If you check out the collective consciousness reading, this has a lot to do with purging of toxic relationships, okay? Completely letting go, releasing, okay? Trying to find peace with that. So we're gonna get your bonus card next, Virgo. Virgo, I feel you very, very, very withdrawn. Okay, really keeping to yourself. I mean, you are the hermit, and wherever you're placed with Virgo, that area of you is ruled, Virgo is ruled by Mercury. Now, Mercury dives into the depths, okay, of the underworld, and then comes up, submerges with new information, okay? You don't give up. So if it's a sun sign, moon sign, Mercury sign, south node, north node, Mars, wherever it is that your Virgo is, you do not give up. And when you seek, even if you find answers, that's still not good enough for you. You were constantly aiming to get to that bottom, right? And then you come back up and you want to get to that bottom again. You want to get to the bottom of it, okay? More than anyone else, Virgo. You might even be the more or most psychic or perceptive of many or more of the signs, okay? Give yourself some credit because you have the ability to see not just the potential, but beyond and past the potential, way past the point of no returns, okay? Potential in a person, place, and thing or situation. So your bonus card here, we have Maeve, cycles and rhythms. Now listen, all psychic is just paying attention to the patterns, really. So this reading for the future and or for the past is just based on how your life has been lived, the collective of the Virgo, right? That I'm here to push you, right, forward, rather than in the repetition. It is subject to chains or change out, right? So we have Maeve, cycles and rhythms. There you go. Honor the cycles of your body, energy levels, and emotions, okay? In particular, tuning in with your moon sign, okay? Let's get you a goddess power card. So how a Virgo, your card is depicted in the tarot is as the Hermit card, right, as mentioned, okay? So you're depicted traditionally as a old man with a beard. That beard represents the wisdom that you've obtained from your searches, and you're holding a lantern or a light. So I really get the energy from you, Virgo, that you're in a blackout, you're blacked out, you're in the darkness, you're searching for something, but that light that you have that you're using to search to find things, there's just barely a flicker or a spark of a flame, okay? It might be difficult for you to get that light, the places that you've been or the places that you're going, okay, within yourself or within a situation or persons, places, things, gets really, really dark. That it can be easy to doubt that there's still a spark, okay? Or for you to spark it up or light it up or whatever to obtain and maintain that light, okay? That is yours to have. So we have Ishtar with communion. That's so gorgeous, okay? You need to look more into Ishtar, okay? So she's coming upside down. So when I'm telling you that it's been really dark for you, Virgo, like, I'm not joking around here, and I'm just laughing at the irony, really. So Ishtar is about descendants, okay? About descending into the underworld, which is what we're saying, right? Into the subconscious mind, into the layers and levels of darkness of yourself to really, really understand and get to know you. So Ishtar, it's about communion with the divine. She was known as the goddess of heaven, but she was also known as the mother of darkness, okay? So there's many thousands, okay? Hundreds of thousands of gods and goddesses. Ishtar was the darkest of the darkest of the darkest. So her showing upside down, okay, she's been working very close with the goddess Isis as well. There's been a lot of rebirthing that's happening in our collective right now. So looking at your 12th house, okay, is where you're going to look at your past life, okay, whether you choose to believe in that or not. It's just up until this point, your past life, your karma, okay, your baggage, okay. So your 12th house, your south node, as well as your moon sign. So this is essentially the seeds that you've already planted, the shit that you've already worked on in the past. Shit, I mean manure, I mean you've already like fed it, okay, your past lives, your past selves up until this point. And if you want to go back far back as you want to go, but you've already been working on something, okay? And you are receiving maybe some setbacks, some turmoil, some angst. Why aren't certain things not working out in this life? Well, you need to look at those past lives, okay? Because the things that aren't working out for you, that you want to work out for you, it's because you had other plans for you, okay? So Ishtar is helping you to understand what that was. And then Isis on the alternative would be, if Ishtar is the darkest of the darkest goddesses, Isis is the lightest of the brightest of the goddesses, okay? So the mother of darkness and the mother of light. Isis also helped rebirth. So when you resubmerge from that darkness, whenever that happens for you, you're going to have some stuff. And if we think about darkness, okay, so you're really trying to get deep, okay? Virgo. The further back in the timeline of your life that you go, the darker it's going to get, because you got to think about, you really got to look back real squinty, okay, to be able to see that far back. And the further back you go, or the deeper you submerge yourself into the ocean, okay, or into the ground, to the earth, the darker it's going to get, right? So the further back in time you're going, the darker you might become, okay, as you're finding and collecting this information, these things about yourself, okay? Of who you used to be and who you still are, okay? But essentially that baggage, you're looking at it, okay? We're meant to make something new of it, okay? So you're receiving the fruits of your labor. Some things might be happening for you and or against you. You don't understand why. So I'm telling you, it's in your past lives. Ishtar is here to help you to see what that is, and Isis to help you to sort through it, okay? You need help sorting through it, right? Virgo. And you're already a great organizer, right? But there's something pretty heavy, okay, that you might not be able to see or you need help seeing. And I'm telling you, these goddesses can help you. Let's get into the rest of your reading. We have a self-love card for you next. Okay, we've got mourn. Ooh. Number 37. Ooh. So grieving. Something heavy from your past, eh? Ooh, heavy duty, heavy duty, heavy duty. You need some help coming back from that after that. Ooh, heavy. Grieving can be overwhelming, but necessary. This past life stuff is also going to explain up until this point in life. I'm telling you, it really helps, okay? Acknowledgement is healing. And back in those days, that's all it took. There was no medicine, there was just knowledge, and knowledge was the cure. We are cleansed by letting our feelings wash through us. Only then can we move past the pain. So alternatively to Virgo, to the Hermit, okay, you and your shadow energy would be Pisces. When we're talking about letting your feelings wash through us, because ruled by Mercury, Virgo, wherever your Virgo is placed, you're very logical, right? Pisces is very emotional, okay? So you and your shadow energy might not be, what do I do with all these feelings? Wash. Let those feelings wash through you. Let it cleanse you. Let it purify you. Let it heal you. Only then can we move past that pain. And I forget who it was. It was Taurus, the second house. This might have to do with something to do with the home or what your sensibility or feeling of home is, okay? But Taurus really being comfortable and taking care, but there have been some warning signs and some emotional commotion that is needing to be caused and created because Taurus is sort of blocking out or pretending like they don't need to make some changes, okay? So a big change is needing to happen to sort of push that forward motion, right? You may alternatively be feeling stuck, Virgo. Stuck in your feelings, okay? It's definitely emotional. So the left side of the body, okay, the left nostril there, this is related to Ida, okay, in yoga. It's the feminine energy, okay? The left side of the body. So your feminine side, okay? We're going to get 5 cards for you. Your reading here for Virgo placements. I can already feel you coming back to yourself. You're far out, far gone. Virgo. Okay. Let's see. This might have to do with your work, okay? Now I am working with the goddess Aurora, right? Goddess of the dawn. We have 3 of goddess of the dawn. I try and get through these quickly, right? Who helps people find their true path in life, okay? So 3 of Pentacles has to do with work, collaboration. We've got 5 cards here. 3 of Cups, okay? It's celebration, getting together with friends for a coffee, for a beverage, okay? A promotion, something like that. We have 2 of Cups, okay? So this could be one-on-one, okay? See, this is 3. It's more of a party. 3's a crowd, okay? Also like 3 besties, okay? 2 of Cups can be romantic, can be platonic, but it's shared intimacy between 2 persons, okay? After that, we have the 6 of Wands coming through victorious with regards to something in the present moment, okay? Seems you were celebrating something in the past. In the present, you feeling good, feeling strong, okay? 10 of Swords, okay? So towards next week or nearing the end of October, this is the 10 of Swords. There are 2 10 of Swords in this deck. This is all about death. One of them says everything is fine. This one says 10 of Swords. So you're really deep searching. You might be just like deep into the social media or deep on your phone, right? Having a blackout, like can't come back from that, like binge watching something, binging on something, trying to numb something out, trying to avoid those feelings, right? And after that, we have 2 of Swords. Look at that. I don't want to feel. I don't have feelings. I have control over my feelings. No, something like that. Okay. Let's clarify that with the stars in the sky. 2 of Swords, this card came up for someone else. It's not negative to block things out, right? It's about boundaries, that card. Just being silly. Okay, and those boundaries in the collective seem to be causing some anger and some violent reactions from those around you, around people. So we have death in the past, okay? Maybe you used to go out a lot and you haven't been doing that. However, death is in reverse. So you are being encouraged to re-explore your social life, intimacy, getting together with your besties, okay? Catching up with old friends. After that, we have Justice, a lot of blackout, a lot of darkness. You might feel very particular about who you feel comfortable sharing what with. And not a lot of people get that privilege, okay? We have Justice in reverse, so relationships, right? Reevaluating your relationships, which seems to be the overall collective consciousness theme, and that's a great thing to do, especially in Libra season as we move into Scorpio season to purge and release, okay? Libra's all about judgment, harmony, relationships. They should be good. It should be balanced, okay? It should be equal, and if it's not, well, got to make some changes. In the center of your reading here, on the clarity, we have the King of Cups. Again, this is Pisces energy. In reverse, it's Virgo. So you're feeling very, not wishy-washy, but like I said, dark, in like the deep depths of your own darkness, your own emotions, your own uncomfortable feelings. And you're not really sure who might be comfortable with that or how to even go about expressing it. Movement is a great way, as well as art, okay? For you to bring what it is that you're dealing with, okay, and don't necessarily understand. Also journaling, okay, Mercury, communication, sculpting, I'm seeing as well, working with your hands somehow, painting, okay, Queen of Swords, and it doesn't have to make sense, please, Virgo. You don't have to conceptualize it. Just get into that Pisces energy and just create, okay? Make light out of that. Bring it to that surface, okay? You've got some stuff, and you can always go back there. You know you're gonna go back there. So Queen of Swords, okay, in reverse. So might be a lot of stewing, a lot of thinking, okay? And then after that, we have the 7 of Cups, which relates to confusion. So like trying to block out those thoughts because they just seem to be confusing you. That's in upright, okay? But you got this card in reverse, which is telling me that, listen, so the paradox of choice, all of those options of whatever those things are, the different colors, okay, the different ingredients, okay, the different card decks, you know exactly what it is to go for, but it's about blocking out what it is that you don't want. That process of elimination, right? It can be a lot of pressure, that Seven of Cups energy to try to pick one out of the 7. Pick the one you want. You don't know. So eliminate the ones you don't want, okay? And yeah, and I'm sure, Virgo, you're going to have your list of reasons why not, right? Get detailed, okay? Get specific. That's with that Queen of Swords, okay? So instead of focusing on what it is you do want, I want you to please look at what you don't want, what you don't like, okay? Be critical. In a positive way. See criticism as a positive tool to narrow in, you know, desire, want, okay? What can seem like it's negative can actually be very positive. Just like how what seems to be positive can actually be negative sometimes. So this is quite a long reading, Virgo, but that's all right. We needed it. So until next time, Virgo, bye.